Hey, what's up, mortals? It's me, Robert Ramirez, aka Rarzrevenge here. And before we get into the video, there's a few things I'd like to say. I'd like to let you all know that we have a merch store. Some of the items in it are only available for a limited amount of time. So, if you're interested, go into the description and check it out. Each purchase helps us make more content. Secondly, if the video hits 300 likes by the end of the week, we will continue this what if. Thirdly, if you didn't know, only 41.3% of you guys are subscribed to us. So, please hit that subscribe button and click that bell icon. Now, with that out of the way, let's get into the story. If you haven't watched the previous part of this what if, please do. Link is in the description down below. Summer camp heads away, and Class 1A heads on a bus they take to stop, and all get out of the van seeing one of the members of the Wild Pussycats, Pixie Bob. Todoroki, Aizawa, what are we doing here? Aizawa, you'll see just right now. Everyone knows Aizawa pulled a fast one on them, but before they could process that, they get swept off the cliff and down near a forest where dirt golems started to appear. Pixie Bob yells, "You have to get to the training camp, which is on the other side of this forest. Good luck!" Deku sees a golem and then he goes into his balance breaker, Welsh Dragon Balance Breaker, and punches it, destroying it. In this timeline, they did it way faster in the time Aizawa and Pixie Bob had in mind. They arrive at the dining hall and see Mandalay with a small child named Kodo. Deku introduces himself and gets kicked by Kodo. Ida runs up to Deku and shouts, "How could you?" The next day, they do the same training as in the anime except for Deku, who trains with Drake. Drake and Deku head towards a quiet place. Deku, "Why are we here?" Drake, "We're here to see if you can channel that potential and unleash it." He sees a guy in a cloak in a dark void. Deku tries to say hello, but the NPC just responds with, "Hello, it seems like you're looking at your potentials. Choose the right paths that are behind me. Choose wisely, or you will meet your demise." Deku, "What do you mean by that?" But then, he sees the same thing, again and again. Deku asks Drake, "What's going on?" Drake, looks like Alicia messed up a bit. The guy will keep saying the same thing over and over, like an NPC in a video game for some reason. Deku walks towards a path that shows a bunch of flashes of potential futures. One way shows him dying to the White Dragon Emperor. The second path shows him destroying the world because the power of the boosted gear took over him. The third one shows him killing the White Dragon Emperor but becoming #1 hero. The fourth one shows him as a villain working with the White Dragon Emperor. The fifth one shows him no flashes into the future. He does it again for every path and sees different prospects. He realizes what Alicia means. Deku says to Drake, "Looks like it's some sort of trial of me choosing the direction I want to head. Just like the dude said, if I choose wrong, I'll meet my demise, but if I choose right, I won't." Drake, "That's exactly what she was going for." Deku takes some time to think. By all the future flashes, he sees them and walks up to choose the fifth one. Deku, "This is the right one because of all the other paths already have my future decided for me. The fifth one has to be the one because I decide my own future. Of course." Drake says, "Correct. Now walk toward the path and unleash the power." He walks towards it and a big gray flash engulfs him with the NPC. NPC, "Very smart indeed. Most people would not have chosen that one." Deku opens his eyes and Class 1A is all around him. Deku, "What happened?" They speak multiple massive shockwaves that came from you while you were meditating, and it was scary. Bakugo, "You're getting a new power-up like every week? What is it this time, bastard?" Deku, "I don't know." The night comes and the League of Villains are on the tall cliff. Shigaraki, "I want that blonde-haired boy, Bakugo. And if you see a green-haired kid who has a red gauntlet, let me know so I can personally deal with him." All the villains nod, and they execute their attack. Meanwhile, the students are doing the test of courage. Suya and Ochaku go in the forest when they see blue flames everywhere around the forest. Deku notices that Koda is at his usual spot and has a strange feeling something terrible is going to happen, so he heads over there. Before we get back into the story, I would like to say that we've got a second channel called Anime Deep Dive. Anime Deep Dive goes over the hard facts of the anime presented. Now, in case you guys didn't know, we have a third channel called Anime Theory. Anime Theory mainly focuses on a large variety of mind-boggling anime theories. If you're interested in content like this, please check the descriptions down below or click the icon in the top right corner. Now with that out of the way, let's get back into the story. Kota is about to be killed by Muscular when Deku jumps in and grabs him. Saving him, he puts Kota down. Muscular, you're not the blonde-haired kid I was looking for. But the boss did say someone like you were around. I need to bring you back. Make this easy for yourself and come with me. Deku, never! Deku then charges at him. He lands a punch on Muscular, knocking him back. Muscular and Deku begin to fight, but Deku destroyed Muscular in the fight. Muscular is on his knees and Deku turns around saying, "It's over! You can't beat me!" Muscular gets enraged by this and tries to go for a sucker punch, but Deku counters it, sending him off the cliff. Shigaraki hears fighting and flies towards the area where Deku is. Dreg, someone is coming, get down! Deku grabs Kota and leaps down into the forest. He looks up the trees, seeing Shigaraki. Deku realizes who the White Dragon Emperor is. Deku waits until he leaves and then powers down, heading towards Aizawa to drop off Kota. While on the way, Deku dials Ida and Denkai. Dreg, just because you absorb your phone doesn't mean you can't make calls. The gauntlet starts to ring and calls Denkai and Ida on the gauntlet. Dreg, whoa, that worked! He tells both of them the League of Villains are after Bakugo from what Muscular said and that Kota is safe. Deku heads towards Aizawa to drop off Kota. Because Deku made the call earlier, he can get Ida to tell Mandalay what's going on and send a signal telling everyone the news. Deku then gets to where Aizawa is and goes back into the forest, knowing there's more trouble going on. Everything from here goes the same, with Fumikage going out of control, etc. Things don't change until we get where everyone is trying to protect Bakugo. As Deku, Froppy, Ochaku, Todoroki, Fumikage, Mezu, and Bakugo are walking through the forest trying to get to the base camp, Mr. Compressor appears. He secretly turns Fumikage and Bakugo into marbles as he's about to leave. They spot him. Mezu, they're getting away with Bakugo and Fumikage. We gotta stop him. Deku, I got this. Deku goes into his balance breaker. Welsh Dragon Balance Breaker! He flies up, punching Mr. Compressor, making him drop the marbles. He then throws them to Todoroki and tries to free them. Mr. Compressor, now you've done it this time. He uses his magic on Deku, but Deku can dodge it. Deku is getting closer to Mr. Compressor. Compressor, you can't dodge this from point blank. And uses his magic. Deku knows he can't dodge, but he uses a dragon shot and deflects it, hitting Compressor instead. Mr. Compressor gets turned into a marble and gets tossed away by Deku. A marble hits twice in the head. Twice. Toga, was that you who threw that strange marble at me? Toga, no, you sure it wasn't Dabai? Dabai, you guys are idiots. It came from the sky, and I'm standing behind you. The marble de-transformed, and it turned out to be Mr. Compressor. Twice. What the heck just happened right now? How did you get hit with your own magic? Compressor, it's the kid Shigaraki wanted alive. They are somewhere near us with the other boy. They hear something from the bushes, then Dabai shoots a flame at the forest, but his flame gets pushed back by a strange red energy ball. Dabai, what the? Deku's group shows out of the bushes and then realize they have ran into the villains. Twice. Well, this should be easy. You brought them all to us. Bakugo, calling us easy? You're just a mere weak, pathetic villain with a stupid black mask. Twice is mad and says, don't insult my mask. Let's get the... Something falls from the sky, making a vast dust cloud, and Deku sees Shigaraki with two white wings on his back with blue on the inside. Ochako, who's that? He looks like your balance breaker, Deku. Shigaraki, so we finally meet, Red Dragon Emperor. Or should I say, Izuku Midoriya? Stand back, guys! He's dangerous! I got him! Mezu, are you sure that you could beat him by yourself? Todoroki, I trust Deku. This guy probably has similar powers to him, which none of us are suited to deal with. Shigaraki, how cute. Trying to protect your friends. Well, you three stand on watch. I'll handle this. Shigaraki then powers up his balance breaker, and so does Deku. A big red aurora surrounds Deku, and a white aurora does the same to Shigaraki. Todoroki, this is going to be a strong battle. I can just tell. Fumikage, you think Deku would be able to beat him? Of course. We put our faith into him, and he even said it himself. Deku, I'll rain your end of terror right here, right now, and charges towards Shigaraki. Shigaraki, we'll see about that, and charges back. Thank you all for watching the video to the end. Now, there's a few things I'd like to go over before the video ends. Firstly, I'd like to thank the $5 plus Patreon supporters for funding these videos. Secondly, on behalf of We the Celestials, I'd like to thank the writers for this video, as well as the editors for this video. Their details will be in the description down below. If you're a voice actor, editor, or writer, go to the Discord that is in the description of this video and hit up the heads of those areas. We're always looking for more members to join us. That's it from us for today's video. So thank you all for watching, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're interested, and hit that like button if you liked the video. Until next time, peace out mortals and have a fantastic day!
Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light